Okay, hi TikTok, YouTube, or whatnot. I just want to talk about the topic of non-binary or just pronouns or whatnot. Um, when it kind of first started, like bubbling, that's when I was kind of like, oh, like I feel like this is where I belong because I saw people who were similar to me by being non-binary or whatnot. And now it just turned into a wildfire of just a mess, and I just don't f with that culture. It just seems toxic. Just a pronoun type culture, or just like trying to be extra, what's it called, particular, and saying like, oh, I identify as this or this or that or blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I do still see myself as kind of like non-binary in my not personality, but kind of like I wouldn't say my identity, but it's more like I guess I would say how I act. It's not really a gender. I don't consider it as like I'm a they them or something, but I still consider myself, obviously a female. So I'm a female, but sometimes I get mistaken as a dude. But I guess because whatever. But yeah. So I just want to talk about non-binary and how I used to f with that type of shit or the crap, and now I try to stay away from that kind of. I wouldn't say I stay away from it. It's more like I'm just not gonna, dive into that type of stuff like anymore or whatnot. Same with horoscopes. I mean, I used to, because I used to be obsessed being, because I'm a Virgo, so that's September born. Whoop. Okay, but I still can like try to read it from like hindsight, but it's not really where I'm gonna take it serious or literal. Like, I can't take people who do not pronouns, like, it's just too much. Like, it's getting ridiculous. I'm starting to see that it's just turning into something that it can't be taken serious. I'm sorry, but like at first when it started, I was like, ooh, I feel like this is where I belong. But now, and I used to basically put on like social media like, oh, I'm non-binary, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing, because I'm like, do I even know what the heck non-binary even means? I just felt like I was non-binary because I felt like I was in the middle. Like, I didn't feel like I was a female or male, or sometimes I felt like one or the other, or in the middle. So I guess maybe that's what makes me kind of consider a non-binary. But I just don't want to mess with that type of culture that much anymore, or whatever. It's been kind of more prevalent because of social media nowadays and how it is now, and yeah. But yeah, that's all I want to say. So I just don't. Yeah, peace. Shut up.